Hello everyone, this is Yaje. Today is November 2nd. My birthday's coming up tomorrow, and today's topic is, what does it mean to be human? Now, since I'm gonna be 20 tomorrow, I've only had about 20 years of knowledge and experience that's happened in my life to help me come with this answer. What it means to be human is a multitude of things, and it comes down from all of us bleeding the same, all of us having the capabilities to make mistakes, the ability to try, the ability to fail, and then the ability to keep going and persevere over adversities. What does it mean for me, and how do I know that I'm a human? Is because I know I'm not perfect. There's so many times, no matter how much I try to fix things and overall just try to be the best person that I could possibly be, I always will make mistakes. But it's okay, because I'm human. There's nothing that says that we're gonna get this stuff right the first time. We all live once. And that's the beautiful thing behind it. We all have the opportunities to make the best decisions we possibly can, but we also have the blessing to understand what it's like to know pain, to know what it's like to lose, to know what it's like to have heartbreak, to know what it's like to just be at rock bottom. And the amazing thing about that is, once you hit rock bottom, what only way there's there? It's just up. You can only go up from there. So for anybody who may be struggling, just give yourself that mentality and that mindset that you always have a second shot. There isn't a limit that can keep you in the position that you keep yourself at. It's not your fault for whatever position you're in, but it does become your fault when you make it a choice to not change. So you gotta ask yourself, are you ready for what it takes to change and to make the decisions to be better? But being human is going through all of these motions, understanding when times you're gonna be stagnant, and sometimes you're just gonna be flowing, you're in a flow state, you're moving like Kyrie Irving, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just going. And another thing, what it means to be human is to have your association. We are human beings that need human connections. One of the biggest things that was one of the greatest inventions, but also one of the worst inventions, was social media. We used to be at a time, I'm not that old, don't get me wrong, but at a point in time, we used to go outside and play with the neighbors and stuff, and a lot of kids lack that now. And I'm only 20, like this is my generation, and I realize we're lacking. We need to kind of just take a step back and get back into that, because a lot of people are lacking social skills. You say hello to somebody and then they don't know what to say. Like, everybody's a lot more comfortable being behind DMs instead of talking to somebody in real life and like just, being normal. But that is our normal. So we have to, as people, understand the fact that we are human beings. We're not robots behind the screen, so we should not act like such. Another thing that shows that at least I'm human is having the indomitable human spirit. Knowing what it's like to be at your last and push past. Once you feel that, like, especially like something like running, like, right? Running sucks. I'm never gonna sit here and tell you that running is this fun thing, but I remember the times where I couldn't run a mile straight without stopping. And then I'm over here running 3.5, and I'm just going and going. And I feel like I can go for more. But it's like you get past that. It's like that runner's high or something. And it's awesome. It's that feeling that you could just keep on going with nothing. You got all gas, no brakes, straight backward. And then another thing that makes you human is just live. I realize how secluded I kept myself from the world because I was afraid of what people may think of me. I dyed my hair blonde and I'm a firefighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would think that's like, ooh, like, shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, none of that matters. Be yourself. That's what makes you human, is you being you. Oh my goodness, you don't understand how amazing it is that everybody is, even though we bleed the same, we are all unique in our own ways. And that's what makes it so cool. Like, we all have our own little niches, we have our own, like, ideas on things, and we could just expand and just be one as a whole. One day, just one day, you know, everybody will find their people who keep them upright. At least one person. Because, man, we all need that. It's a tough world out here. It's dog eat dog world. You gotta push past things before they take you down, you know? So, my biggest thing that I would want anybody to take from me, try your hardest. When things get rough, just take it to the chin and keep going, you know? Like, it doesn't always stay that way. We take for granted a lot of the things, just like just being outside. It's a beautiful evening right now. It's getting a little dark. I miss the sunset. But 5 years ago, like, I wouldn't even think about this, like, just how beautiful it is to be in nature. Like, I'd be on the game and stuff, you know how it was in COVID times, but it is what it is. Like, but just having a long day and you just come out, take a little walk. I'm walking through the, one of the little creek areas, and man, I feel good. Honestly, a little deep breath, and take the time out to have things to help you decompress, whether it's like taking walks, making music, going to read. Go. You don't gotta read books if you don't like books, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, I dropped my pen down there, but it's all good. But like things like this, like The Climber, like this is such a great manga. It's so good. I love it so much. Journaling, like, man, I tell you, I used to think journaling was one of the, like, I wouldn't say it was weak, but it wasn't something I would do. But man, I started getting into it, and I'm like, wow, like, even though I'm not that far in, I'm really not, but once I really feel like I need to, I really write this down, and it's a great way to kind of take your emotions to another level, you know? Try to let it out without having to explode upon things and things like that. But yeah, honestly, you are an amazing person. Whoever's watching this, I don't want to ever have you think that you are anything other than such. Keep being you, keep being original. Don't let anybody else tell you different. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your week, and you know, just take it every step out of the time, every step of the way, and just live life to the fullest. I'm not saying to go YOLO, but be content with yourself. Be content in the things that you're doing. Don't be at a job that you don't like until you can find something that you're passionate in. Follow your dreams, no matter what anybody may tell you about pay. If somebody tells you it's too long of schooling or how you're gonna afford that, you can figure a way out. There's scholarships. If you know how to manage your money, the money doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's all these little things. Don't ever let nobody else tell you different. Tell you that whatever you may believe in is wrong. Like, listen to constructive criticism. Take it for what it is. Take whatever is gonna help you become better. But don't let nobody just tell you whatever and you're supposed to take that. Respect to me is earned, it's not given. You only give respect initially to everybody, but once they break that, you gotta earn it. So yeah, I'm gonna go back home and just enjoy myself until tomorrow I turn 20. So yeah, it was a pleasure talking to you guys, debriefing, and I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your week. So you guys take care.